Before we go anywhere near a pair of knitting needles, let me introduce you to the projects that we're going to be doing in this course. Project 1 is a scarf. The best thing about this scarf as your first project is it's going to be really flexible. You can knit it in any colours you like, any size yarn, any size needles, and really it's just to get you to practice how to do the very basic stitches. And I'll also teach you how to change colour, so you can make an exciting stripy scarf like this one. Project number 2 is a teddy bear, just like this one, and in the same way as a scarf, it's really flexible because if you want to knit it on small needles with small yarn, you'll make a teddy bear like this size, and if you want to do it with big yarn and big needles, you'll end up with a big teddy bear. And again, you can do it in any colours you like. We're quite flexible with whether he's wearing a onesie or if he's got a top and trousers. And yeah, so you can make a nice little teddy bear. The third project that you'll be doing is a pouch. Now this pouch is designed for a smartphone, but you could do a bigger one for, say, a diary or a book, or a really huge one for putting toys in, for instance. So again, a very flexible project. And the idea of this one is to learn how to do rib stitch, which is the flexible bit at the top. Project 4 is to make a pair of fingerless gloves. I'll just put them on to show you. So there you go, you can see a pair of fingerless gloves, and they're done entirely in rib stitch, which is this flexible knitting here. If you have slightly bigger hands, you can make a slightly bigger version, but because they're really flexible anyway, there's quite a lot of room for people with bigger hands. So there you go. Project number 5 is a hat, and you can see it's done in stripes. So we're re-practicing the flexible rib stitch, the stocking stitch, which is what we did the teddy bear in, and the bottom of the pouch, and then the new part, the moss stitch, sort of a stitch here. I'm not going to put it on because I'm going to let you watch the videos to see that. One thing to note about this project is that you have to do it in a certain size of needles. Similarly for the project 4 with the fingerless gloves, you need to do them in double knitting with 4mm needles, but we'll come on to that in the later lectures. And you can see I will teach you at the end how to make a pom-pom. It's optional, you don't have to stick the pom-pom on the top, but making a pom-pom is a necessary life skill, so you need to learn how to do that someday. Project 6 and 7 are a cushion cover and a blanket. The cushion cover is already in the picture. So this is the cushion cover that we'll be doing, and you can see it's made up of lots of different patches. So I'm going to teach you how to make any sort of pattern you like with knits and purls, and then you can make whatever pattern you fancy to put together into a cushion cover. And in a similar way for the blanket, we'll be making it out of lots of different coloured patches. And here is the blanket, so this is project number 7. I've put 6 and 7 together as a section because they're done with the same sort of technique where you're making whichever patches you like and sticking them all together. So I hope that sounds exciting and that you're ready to get started on the course.